Good morning, everyone. My name is Jamie, and I come to you today just to share something that, of course, I just came up with last night, and true to form, it piggybacks nicely off of what Jen was talking about, the topics and how to, we talk about spirit, we talk about Christ, we talk about the Holy Spirit, we talk about the light that we are. Okay, and these meditations that we do, and the singing helps us to get in touch and to have an experience of what that is. And with that experience, part of that experience is this peace, okay, this aliveness that we feel in the moment. And there are a number of ways that we can feel that and become more and more certain that we are that light, and to be able to carry that more consciously in our lives. And there are things that we can do to nurture that within ourselves, so that it becomes more of an automatic response and experience in our daily activities, rather than something that we have to always consciously go towards and come to a place to have an experience or a rest, from our lives and from the busy world and from our troubles and our problems. So Course in Miracles is a book that I think most of us are somewhat familiar with. And it's kind of like it is a text, a lesson plan. It is a method, a practice. It is, affirmations. It is a way to help us become more aware of the spirit that is within us and everyone else around us. Okay, and it helps us to, it gives us ideas and mantras and meditations that we carry with us and we actively practice throughout the day to help, in effect, change our minds about ourselves. Okay, and to undo or correct the negative self-talk that we have, the littleness that we buy into about ourselves and about others and about the world. One of the parts of the text in the course is titled, I Need Do Nothing. Okay, now I need to nothing to access spirit, to know myself as divine, okay, to know myself as spirit, to know myself as sinless, innocent, loving, kind, beautiful, whatever cool words you can think of, okay, you resonate with. And it's very simple. I need do nothing. That in and of itself doesn't explain exactly how to arrive at that or what it does for one, but to get in touch with this light that we are, for one helpful way to do that is in a meditative practice or in the moment. We set aside past and future ideas. Okay, we set aside anything that happened yesterday, any of the past, which includes the good and the bad. Okay, any past memories that we'd like to revisit because we love them, or anything that we regret and we'd like to correct that was in the past. We set all that aside. Okay, and then the future, we set aside salvation or atonement or safety or love that we think we need to work towards. Okay, or we think we need to earn or acquire in the future. We set that aside. Okay, and we're left with just this awareness of now. And I sound a lot like Eckhart Tolle right now, but some of the stuff I did pull from him. But I'm going to read some chapters from this passage that will explain a little bit more what that means. I need do nothing, and how to use that. You still have too much faith in the body as a source of strength. What plans do you make that do not involve its comfort or protection or enjoyment in some way? This makes the body an end and not a means in your interpretation. And this always means that you still find, and here it uses the word sin, very controversial word, but I substitute it for loss, littleness, temporary. It still means that you find those things attractive. No one accepts at-one-ment or atonement or divinity for themselves who still accepts littleness as their goal, okay? Or regret as their goal, or anything like that, or guilt. You have thus not met your one responsibility. There's one thing that you have never done. You have not utterly forgotten the body. It has perhaps faded at times from your sight, but has not yet completely disappeared. You are not asked to let this happen for more than an instant. Yet it is in this instant that the miracle of the atonement, the awareness of divinity, happens. Afterwards, you will see the body again, but never quite the same. And every instant that you spend without awareness of it gives you a different view of it when you return. It goes further to say that no single instant does the body exist at all. It is always remembered or anticipated, but never experienced just now. Only its past and future make it seem real. Time controls it entirely, for littleness or error or sin is never wholly in the present. In any single instant, the attraction of guilt would be experienced as pain and nothing else, and would be avoided. It has no attraction now. Its whole attraction is imaginary and therefore must be thought of in the past or in the future. It is impossible to accept this holy instant, okay, awareness of the self, the Christ self, without reservation, unless just for an instant you're willing to see no past and no future. Okay, so essentially what this asks us to do is to, and this can actually, the part of me, the conditioned part of me, the part of me that has relied on, become accustomed to effort to achieve, okay, to become worthy, to prove something about my abilities or myself, or to accomplish something in the world in my eyes or others' eyes. That part of me has a very difficult time with the idea of I need do nothing, okay, in this moment to know myself as perfect. Oneness with God now. Okay, and so there are a number of other things in the course that help us experience this, but one thing that I've done in the past is I say I need to do nothing, okay, but not interfere. And I just sit still, okay, and open my mind and myself to feeling that presence. I invite something in. In fact, I get myself out of the way. That's what it means by I let go of all past ideas in my mind and all future, and just open my naked self to receiving that which I am already. Okay, it's kind of weird, but I just need to not interfere. And what interferes with me knowing is thought. Thought is very powerful. Thought is creative. Okay, one wonderful thing about our minds is that it is very good at filing away habitual thinking to use in the future to guide us automatically. Okay, it's how we operate in this world, essentially. And most of the stuff that we do is not because I'm really thinking consciously about what I'm going to do, but about memories and ideas that are there guiding me. So these practices are designed to create new habits of mind, whereas we're now guided from this this subconscious, habitual idea of our worthiness and the worthiness of others rather than trauma from the past, or fear of the future. So I'd like everybody to close their eyes, please, for me. Take a deep breath. And repeat after me, please. I need do nothing. I need do nothing. What am I? Besides this body? Please show me. Take another deep breath. And breathe into this experience, this essence that we are. It's beautiful, amazing, forever, eternal, untouched by the temporary nature of anything in this world. Always there, always present. That presence and that memory which we can carry with us throughout our days here. Time. With the awareness of the eternal in the background, which is our true nature. Okay. You may open your eyes if you wish, or you can just So just a couple more things here to wrap up. Give a little more, add a little more words to what I've already said. It says in here that this course does not attempt to teach more than anyone has learned in time, but it does aim at saving time. You may be attempting to follow a very long road to the goal you have accepted. Enormous effort is expended in the attempt to make holy what is hated and despised. Okay. That meaning that we spend countless hours and days trying to do things. Okay, trying to see every little thing as pure. When we don't have to do that. That's the course's meaning by saving time. Nor is a lifetime of contemplation and long periods of meditation aimed at detachment from the body necessary. All such attempts will ultimately succeed because of their purpose. yet the means are tedious and very time consuming. For all of them look to the future for release from a state of present unworthiness and inadequacy. So we are worthy and we are adequate now. And there's nothing that we can do or think that can ever change that. Eckhart Tolle, I'm quoting him. Some people may be familiar with Eckhart Tolle. The past has no power over the present moment. Does not, and that's what we use these meditations for. Is just now to remind ourselves the best we can. Okay, there is no perfect exercise. Okay, there's no doing this perfectly. Okay, it's just we do the best we can in the moment and reminding ourselves of who we are now. Saying the past and the future cannot touch us now. That's not where we are. Whatever we need to say to ourselves. And then we ask to be shown, you know, what am I besides this? Above and beyond this? And then await an answer. Might not get it right away. Might take a while, but one thing that will happen is there will be some peace left over. Okay, when you resume your daily activities, that's what it means by you'll never look at the body the same again. Okay, once we start introducing these ideas and the mind starts to become more accustomed to accepting them, more willing to accept the idea of more than or something above and beyond this, something eternal, we could start to rely more on just those quick affirmations and reminders and have an experience of peace as a result of them. But thank you very much, everyone. It's been a wonderful day. It's beautiful out. So let's all enjoy it. And I love you all. Thank you.